but Nigeria, knowing that a win could see them through, just like Cape Verde did the other time around. Okay. So it's going to be a very interesting encounter. Although Nigeria might have an edge over them because they are they have a lot of quality players in them, playing in top leagues in Europe. Yeah, you understand. Level. Yeah, and the experience might also count at one point in the time, one point in the game. Okay.
Perhaps Nigeria, should they progress today? Do you see them to that day when they will be playing the final?
I'm yet to be really convinced with the mental strength of the team. I suspect that one seriously. Okay. I've been drawn the first game. Okay. You know, they scored first. Against Zambia again, they scored first, and they conceded again. You know, do the coach have that ability? You know, he's a winner himself. Okay. You know, that must be accepted.
Steven Kessler.
You know, Steven is a winner. He has been a captain for the Nigerian national team, Super Eagles. But the team as a collective unit, do they have that mental strength to go out there like the previous Nigerian sides of old, who were great sides, but also have that mental strength? Okay. But I don't see that one in this Nigerian side. But I'll tip them to qualify. Okay. Or Burkina Faso to equally to qualify. Okay. I'm seeing them winning that group, Burkina Faso.
Favre, you have some head-to-head records for us.
Yes.
Can you share with us?
Yes. Looking at the history between these nations, what I have here is the first time that they actually met was in 1982. Okay. That is in the first round of the Cup of Nations in 1982. And in fact, if I am right, this was the year that Nigeria actually won it. Okay. And then Nigeria defeated them 3-0. Okay. And then they met again in 1993. That was another qualifying round, and Ethiopia had their solo win against Nigeria. They met three times after that. Nigeria beating them rampantly 6-0 and 4-0 respectively in those occasions. Okay. And the last time Ethiopia actually had anything to share with Nigeria in terms of points was in 2011 when they met in the qualifying rounds again. They went 2-2. Okay. So we can see, you know, Nigeria actually has the edge over them, you know, by beating them at least 3 times, drawing 1 and losing 1 against Ethiopia. Okay. You know, a lot of things have been said about Nigeria, and I think if you're looking for a top side, this is the right time for them to respond. That is football. If you ask a top team to deliver, you know, castigate them on the media, say everything about them, and if they cannot respond, you don't have the bite, they don't want to come and grasp for this result, at least to qualify for the quarterfinals, well, it means there is a lot to be done. And one thing I will be disappointed, because the question here, like people will question whether Kessie is up to the job. But I can tell you, this is the same guy who qualified Togo, a small Togo, to the World Cups. Okay. So they've got everything. And then very interesting also, in their lineup today, what I've seen, we'll confirm this, but according to the BBC, the lineup actually, they've made 2 serious changes in the forward. That is, they're taking out Onasi and Musa and bringing in Uche, who actually plays for Spain.
He played the first game.
Yeah, Uche, actually. But he came on late in the last game. And also one player called Mba. Okay. So that is actually, it's like an attacking intent.
And most significantly,
Moses is in the team.
Most significantly in this Nigerian side, they're missing their defensive linchpin. Okay. And the captain of the team.
Yobo.
He's got knocked and he's not playing. Okay. That gives the team a little instability in the defense. And that would be a problem. The defense really was mastered very well in the first 2 games. Now they've lost their captain and the defensive linchpin. How are the team going to respond to that when they are going out there to find a win?
Yeah, more yes.
I think with regards to that, Yobo, remember he didn't play the last game as well. So I believe the guys who played the other game also did.
But they are playing a side that boasts of Saladini. We've heard a lot about him and we've seen a lot about his power there in the box and his ability to score spectacular goals. A Nigerian side without Yobo, can they handle him?
Yeah, I believe they can handle him. Saladin, prior to the coming of the tournament, we have a lot of hype surrounding him that he scores spectacular goals in Ethiopia. But remember that these are 2 different levels. Okay. You understand? The Ethiopian League and the African Cup of Nations are quite different. And we have not yet seen him find the back of the net despite all the hype surrounding him. Although he's not a bad player with the ball, and he's very instrumental for Ethiopia. Coming up against a well-experienced Nigerian defense, I believe they can contain him, although he might get
the odd chance.
Yeah, the odd chance against them, but I believe they can contain him.
Okay. Wow, interesting. Yeah. Mikel Obi is once again, he lost the penalty the other time.
Yeah, but overall his performance in the past 2 games, he has been outstanding. Yeah. He's a quality player.
Yeah,
he dictated the game very well for Nigeria, and that is exactly what you want some of these top players to do. Yeah. They have to come into this tournament and perform. He did admirably well. Yeah. Keep the ball, pass it. We know him doing that. Pass the ball very well, dictate the
even though he plays a bit further up there.
But he was able to dictate the game for Nigeria. And
Moses as well did well.
Yeah, but Aminike, the young lad. Yeah. For me, Nigeria's most outstanding player for the past 2 games.
And he's starting on the bench today.
He's starting on the bench today.
Oh no, it's Musa who
starting on the bench.
Musa has also been very good for Nigeria. I think we need to see Victor Moses up his game. He was on and off in the other game. He started brightly, and all of a sudden he got lost.
In the force half.
Yeah, I think a lot is expected from him.
Maybe because
coming from Chelsea, you know, a lot is expected from him, and I believe he needs to.
Probably that's due to the hamstring.
Yeah, he's battling with some fitness, but I believe if he's starting today, obviously tells you that he's definitely fit. So I believe he needs to up his game, and we need to see more of Moses that we know in Wigan. Okay. Replicate that form for Nigeria. That would be very good for the Super Eagles. It's a game that Nigeria can't afford
to lose.
You understand? They must win this game, you know. And Victor Moses, what is the name? Stephen Casey made a very powerful team briefing when he spoke to his players, telling them that.
That's the countdown. Modest will be back to do a bit of preview when we're back. Okay, you can carry on. Yeah,
I'm telling the team that they can't afford to miss this game. There is no excuses. They should not look at any excuses when they lose this game. Okay. This is a game that they have to win. You know, losing this game would allow people to hit back at them, and which the team should not allow that.
I don't think. Okay, that is the manager coming out to talk about that. But I don't think that's necessary. Look, why put the team under pressure? That too much pressure when you know that exactly you allow them to go out there and play, talk to them in the comfort of the dressing room. That is enough for Nigeria. Now the experience is there. Though it's an evolving Nigeria side that is going into the tournament. But football is football. But you wouldn't expect Nigeria to lose this game.
Okay, our countdown there is fast inching closer before the game. We'll be going for a break with our broadcast partners. We'll be back here from Grts.
Beneath one sun, shout out for who you are. God bless this Africa, every woman and every man. Reach out, say yes we can. Stand up for what you are. God bless my Africa.
It takes to be a supporter. That's why we support you. Today changes with Orange.
In Africa, we don't play soccer, we live it. Supporters aren't fans, they're fanatics. And when a goal is scored, we don't celebrate, we roar. Standard Bank, an official sponsor of the Orange Africa Cup of Nations South Africa 2013. Standard Bank, moving forward.